much further ado, we sit back, relax, and enjoy ReAct's production of Much Ado About Nothing.
I read here in this letter that Don Pedro of Argyle has arrived here this night in the Scenic.
He is very near by this. He was not 3 leagues off when I left him.
How many have you lost in this action?
But few of any sort, and none of them.
Well, a victory is twice itself when the victor brings home full numbers. And I read here that Don Pedro doth bestow much honour on a young fifer called Claudio.
Much deserved in his heart, and equally remembered by Don Pedro. He hath indeed borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the figure of a lamb the feats of a lion. He hath indeed bettered expectation than you must expect of me to tell you how.
He hath an uncle here in Messina who would be very much glad of it.
I have delivered him matters already. There appears much joy in him. Even so much that joy could not show itself what is set off without a badger of bitterness.
Did he break out into tears?
In great measure.
Kind of Lord kindness. There is nothing greater but to joy at kindness for. Why? It is better to weep at joy than to joy at weeping.
I pray you, is Signor Mantanto returned from the wars or no?
I remember that name, lady. There was none such in the army of any sort.
Who is he that you speak of, please?
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Plockton.
He's returned and as pleasant as he ever was.
He set up his bills here in Messina and challenged Cupid at the fight. My uncle's fool, reading the challenge, subscribed for Cupid and challenged him at the bird bolt. I pray you, how many hath he killed and eaten in these wars? For how many hath he killed? For I promise to eat all of his killing.
These you tax Signor Benedict too much, but you will meet him one day, that I am sure of.
He hath done good service, lady, in these wars.
You had musty victual, and he hath hot to eat it. He is a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady, but what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man stuffed with all honourable virtues.
It is so indeed, he is no less than a stuffed man, but as for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal.
You must forgive my niece, for there is a merry war betwixt her and Signor Benedict. They never meet, but there is a wit of words against them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man governed with 1. So that if he have wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear it for the difference between himself and his horse. For it is all the wealth that he hath left to be known a reasonable creature. But I pray you, who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
Is it possible?
Very easily possible. He wears his fashion, but as his hat. It ever changes with the next block.
I see, lady. The gentleman is not in your books.
No, and he were, I would burn my study. But I pray you, who is his companion now? Hath there no swear that will voyage with him to the devil?
He is in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad.
I will hold friends with you, lady.
Do, good friend.
I'll never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Don Pedro's approach!
Trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace, for trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you leave, oh, happiness takes its leave, and sadness doth remain.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I believe this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you announced, sir, that you asked her?
No, Signor Benedict, for then you are but a child.
You embrace your charge too willingly. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonato be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all, Miss Sinner, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What? My dear lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible that Disdain should die when she hath such meat food to feed as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat. But it is certain I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted. And I would I could find in my heart that I am not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women, they would have else been bothered by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood that I am of your humour for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
Don't keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and twere a face such as yours were.
Well, you are a rare power to teach her.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse at the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. But keep away, in God's name, I have done.
You always end with a jade trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonato. Good Signor Benedict, Count Claudio, my dear friend Leonato hath invited you all. I tell him they are to stay at least a month, and he heartily prays that some occasion may detain us longer. I dare swear he is no hypocrite, but speaks from his heart.
If you swear, my lord, it shall be forsworn. And I must bid you welcome, dear sir, being in your brother's charge. I welcome you.
I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please your grace lead on.
Your hand, Leonato, we will go together.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me as an honest man should do for my simple and true judgment? Or would you have me speak after my custom, as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee, speak in a sober judgment.
Why, if methinks she's too low for a high praise, too plain for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that were she other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am for. I pray, tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a Jew?
Yea, and the case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow, or do you play the flouting jack, to tell us Cupid is a good hair finder and Vulcan a rare carpenter? Come, in what key shall a man take you to go into the song?
In mine eyes, she is the sweetest lady I ever looked upon.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the first of May doth Hogmanay. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
Oh, I would scarce trust myself, though I have sworn the contrary. Hero would be my wife.
It's come to this! In faith, hath not the world one man, but he will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of threescore again? Oh, go to her, faith, and thou wilt needs thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Look, Don Pedro's returned to seek you.
What secret have held you here that you followed not to the parlor?
I would, your grace, would constrain me to tell.
I charge you on my allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio? I can be secret as a dumb man. I would have you think so. But on my allegiance, mark you this, on my allegiance, he is in love. With who? Now that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonato's short daughter.
If this were so, so it were uttered.
Like the old tale, my lord, it is not so, nor 'twas not so, but indeed, God forbid it should be so.
If my passion change not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thoughts.
And in faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will die at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
I never could maintain his heart and divorce his will.
Thou who conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give most humble thanks. But that I will have a reed winded in my forehead, or hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me. Because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for the which I may go the finer, I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee ere I die, pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove that I ever lose more blood with love than I will get again with drinking. Pick out my knife from a ballad maker's pen, and hang up at the door of a brothel house for the sign of blind Cupid.
Well, if thou dost ever fall from this faith, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat, and shoot at me, and he that hits me, let me clap on the shoulder and call loud.
Well, as time shall try, in time the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict bear it, pluck off the bull's horns and set them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted. And, in such great letters as they write, here is good horse to hire, let them signify under my side. Here you may see Benedict, the married man.
If this should ever happen, next would be porn man.
Nay, if Cupid have not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou wilt quake from this shortly.
I look for an earthquake too, then.
Well, you will temporize with the hours. In the meantime, good Signor Benedict, repair to the parlor, commend me to Leonato, and tell him I shall not fail him, for indeed he hath made great preparation for supper.
I have almost matter enough in me for such an embassy. And so I commit you
To the tuition of God for my house if I had it.
The 6th of July, your loving friend Benedict.
Nay, mock not, mock not. The body of your discourse is sometimes guarded with fragments, and the guards are but slightly based on neither. Ere you flout old ends any further, examine your conscience. And so I leave you,
My love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
No child but Hero. She is his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord, when you went onward on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye, the like that has rougher task in hand than to drive liking to the name of love. Now I am returned, and the war thoughts have left their places vacant, in their rooms come thronging, soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is. Saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Well, thou wilt be like a lover presently, and tire the hero with a book of words. But if thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it, and I shall break with her and with her father, and thou shalt have her. 'Twas it not to this end that thou beganst to twist so fine a story.
Oh, my lord, how sweetly you do minister to love than to know love by grief's complexion. But lest my liking my true son, I would have stopped her prolonged treatise.
What need the bridge much broader than the flood? The fairest grant is the necessity. 'Tis once thou lovest, and I shall fit thee with the remedy. I know we shall have a revelling tonight. I will assume thy part in disguise, and tell fair Hero that I am Claudio. And in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then I shall break with her, and with her father, and the conclusion is, she shall be thine. Come, let us put it into practice presently.
What do you hear, my lord? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There's no measure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have one, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, perhaps a patient sufferance?
I wonder that thou, being as thou sayest thou art born under Saturn, goest about to apply a moral medicine to a most mortifying mischief. No, I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause and smile at no man's jest. I eat when I have stomach, will wait on no man's leisure. I sleep when I am drowsy, will tend on no man's business. I laugh when I am merry, and will applaud no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this till you may do it without controlment. You have stood out against your brother as of late, and he has newly taken you into his graces, where it is impossible you should take true root, but by the fair weather you make yourself. 'Tis needful you frame the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. It's my blood be stained of all, and to fashion a carriage to rob love from Erin. And as though I cannot be said to be some flattering honest man, it cannot be denied that I am a plain-dealing villain. I am trusting with a muzzle and enfranchised with a claw, therefore I have decreed not to sing in my cage. No, if I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. And in the meantime, let me be as I am and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news, Bradshaw?
I came yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is being royally entertained by Leonato, should woo a hero for himself, and, having obtained her, give her to Claudio.
Come, let us further. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young starter have all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him anyway, I bless myself. Every way. You're both short, and will assist me.
To the death, my lord.
Let us to the great supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would the cook be up by mine? Shall we go prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
Was Count John not here at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looked. I never can see him till I'm heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The first is too like an image and says nothing. The other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Well, have Senior Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and have Count John's melancholy in Senior Benedict's
With a
face.
good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man could win any woman in the world if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou will never get thee a husband if thou be so sure of thy tongue.
In faith, she is too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed. I shall lessen God sending that way. For, it is said, God sends a cursed cow short horns, but to a cow too cursed, he sends none.
So, by being too cursed, God will give you no horns.
Just if he sends me no husband, for the which blessing I am at him upon my knees every morning and evening. I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woolen.
So you may light upon a husband with no beard.
And what should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman. He that has a beard is more than a youth, and he that has no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him. Therefore I had rather take sixpence in earnest of the bare word and lead his apes into hell.
So go you then into hell.
No, but to the gate, and there will the devil meet me like an old cuckold with horns on his head and say, Get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. Here's no place for you, mates. So deliver I up my apes and away to St. Peter's for the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there we live, merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, faith, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. But with that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Niece, I do hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered by a piece of valiant dust, to make an account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hold it a sin to match in my kindred.
Well, daughter, if the prince doth solicit you, you know what to say.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not wooed in your time. If the prince be too important, tell him there is measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For hear me, hero. Wooing, wedding, and repenting is as a Scotch jig, a measure, and a synth-pace. The first suit is hot and hasty, like a Scotch jig, full as fantastico. The wedding, mannerly modest, as a measure, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs, falls into the syncopace faster and faster till he sink into his grave.
Cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see a church by daylight.
The rebels are entering. Brother, make good room.
Me in your company?
I may say so when I please.
And when please you to say so? When I like your favor.
God defend the loop should look like the case.
My visor is but Philomen's roof. Within it, the house of Jove.
Why then your visor should be thatched.
Speak low, if you speak love.
I wish you did like me.
So was I for many of qualities.
Which is one.
I say my prayers in others.
And I love you the more for it that the hearers cry amen.
God, let me do answer.
Amen.
And God, keep my sight. And answer. But
No more words. Collect the sounds.
In
Come, will you go with me?
Whither?
Even the next willow, about your own business, can't you? What fashion will you wear the garland of? About your neck like an usurer's chain, or under your arm like a lieutenant's scarf? You must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
Well, I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest Robert. So they sell ballad. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you leave me.
Oh, now you strike like the blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you'll beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor earth thou. Now we creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me, and not know me, the prince is fool. It may be I go under that title because I am married. Yea, but so I am apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter, disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person, and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Why, how now, signor? Where's the count? Have you seen him?
Troth, my lord, I have played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the good will of the young lady, and I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make him a garland, as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod, as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his fault?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, being overjoyed with finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion, and he steals it.
Wilt thou make a trust a transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
Yet it had not been amiss that the rod had been made, and the garland too. For the garland he might have worn himself, and the rod he might have bestowed on you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will teach them to sing, then restore them to the owner.
If their singing answer your saying, by my faith, you say honestly.
The lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to you. The gentleman that she danced with said that she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a blow. A notebook with one green leaf on it would have answered her. My very visor began to assume life and scold with her. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester, that I was duller than a great thaw, huddling jest upon jest, telling myself with such impossible conveyance that I stood like a man in a mark, with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks poniards and everywhere stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were no living near her. She would infect the North Star. I would not marry her though she were endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed. She would have made Hercules have turned spit. Yea, and have cleft his club to make the fire too. Come, talk not of her. You shall find in the infernal ante in good attire. I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for certainly, while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in a sanctuary, and people sin upon purpose, because they would go thither. So indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follows her.
Look, here she comes.
Would your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go in the slightest errand now to the antipodes that you could devise to send me on. I will fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia, bring you the length of Prester John's foot, fetch you a hair of the great Cham's beard, do you any embassage to the pygmies rather than hold three-word conference with this Harthy? You have no employment for me.
None, but to desire your good company.
Oh, God, sir, it is this I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, Lady Beatrice, you have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, he lent it me a while, and I gave him good use for it, a double heart for his single one. Marry, he wanted me with false doubts before, and therefore your grace may very well say that I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady, you have put him down.
So I would he should do me, lest I become the mother of fools. I brought Count Claudio whom you sent me to see.
Come now, Couch, wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then? Sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but
take me of my daughter, and with it my fortunes, and all my grace and all grace say amen to it!
Speak, Count. 'Tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. My lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give away myself if you don't want the exchange.
Speak, cousin. Or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss so he may not speak neither.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
I thank it, poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of fair. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And so she doth, cousin.
Oh, good Lord for alliance. And thus goes everyone to the world but I, and I am sunburnt. I may sit in a corner and cry, hi-ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's gettings. Hath your grace never a brother like you? Your father had excellent husbands, if a maid could come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No, my lord, unless I may have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. But I beseech you, pardon me. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be merry best becomes you. For indeed, you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my lord. My mother cried. But then there was a star dance, and under that I was born. Cousins, God give you joy.
Cousin, will you care to those things I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon.
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady.
Oh, there is little the melancholy element in her, for she is never unhappy, and even when she is asleep, she is still never unhappy, for my daughter often said she has dreamt of unhappiness and walk with laughing.
Well, she cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
No, for she mocks all her suitors out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
If they were but married 1 week, they would talk themselves mad.
Captain Claudio, when may you go to church?
Oh, tomorrow, my lord. Time goes on crutches to love how well is right.
No, not till Monday, my dear son. That's just 7 nights away, and all too time too brief to get my head around all things.
Come, you shake the head at so long a breathing. But I warrant thee, Claudio, the time shall not go dully by us. In the interim, I will undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is to break Senior Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have a match, though I doubt not but to fashion it if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give direction.
My heart's with yours, though it cost me 10 nights' watching.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero?
I'll do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. Thus far can I praise him. He is of noble strength, approved valor, and confirmed honesty. I will teach you how to humor your cousin, so that she may fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that, in despite of his quick wit and queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Come in with me, and I shall tell you my drift.
Is so, the Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonato.
Yea, my lord, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment shall be menacing to me. I'm sick in my displeasure to him. Whatsoever comes athwart his affection ranges evenly with mine. Canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that none dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me briefly how.
I think I told your lordship, a year since,
remember.
I can, at any unseasonable instance of the night, appoint her to look out at the lady's chamber window.
What life isn't that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison in that lies in you to temper. Go you to the prince your brother, spare not to tell him that he hath wronged his honour in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation do you so mightily hold up to a contaminated stale. Such a one is hero.
What proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo hero, and kill Leonato. Look you for any other issue?
Only to spite him, never anything.
Go you then, find me a meet hour to draw down Pedro and Claudio alone. Tell them that you know that hero loves me. Intend a kind of zeal both to the prince and Claudio that you have discovered us. They will scarcely believe this without trial. Offer them instances which will bear no less likelihood than to see me at her lady's chamber window. Hear Margaret call me Claudio. Hear me term Margaret hero. Bring them to see this the night before the intended wedding, and I will so in the meantime fashion the matter that he will be absent in the night. And there shall appear such seeming truth of her disloyalty that jealousy shall be called assurance, and all the preparation overthrown.
Roll us to what verses you can, and I will put in practice. Be cunning in the working of this, but he is 1,000 ducats.
Be you constant in the accusation, and my cunning shall not shame me.
I'm presently going to learn the day of marriage.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviours to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn, by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music with him but the drum and the fife, and now had he rather hear the tabor and the pipe. I have known when he would walk 10 miles afoot to see a good armour, and now will he lie 10 nights awake, carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier, and now he is turned orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted, and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. But I'll take my oath on it. Till he have made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair shall be, of what colour, please go. Ha! The Prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbour.
Come, we shall hear that song again.
Yea, my lord, and still the evening is, as hushed on purpose to grace harmony.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself.
Oh, very
sheep's guts should heal souls that mend bodies. Well, a horn for my money when all's done. And he had been a dog that should have howled thus, they would have hanged him. And I pray God if that voice bode no mischief. I had as lief have heard the night raven. Come what play could I come after it?
Marry, dost thou hear, Balthazar? I pray thee, get us some excellent music, for tomorrow night we would have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window.
The best I can, my lords.
Do so. Farewell. Come hither, Leonato. What was it you told me of today that your niece, Beatrice, was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, why? Stockholm, the feral six. I never did think that woman would love any man.
No, nor I. The most wonderful that she should dote upon Signor Benedict, who she seemed in all outworldly behaviour ever to abhor.
Is it possible? Sits the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I don't know what to think, apart that she loves him with an enraged affection, and is all past the infinite level of thought.
Maybe she be doth counterfeit.
Oh, faith, like enough.
Oh, God, no. There has never been such a counterfeit of passion, ever, since a life of passion. That she discovers it.
Well, what effects of passion shall she?
Fakes who cook well, and this fish will bite. My lords, will you walk?
What effects, my lord? Well, she will sit you upon your face. Well, my thoughts I've told you many times before.
She did indeed.
How, I pray you, you amaze me. I would have thought her spirit be invincible against all sorts of affection.
Nay, so did I. But apparently not against Benedict.
I should think it's a gun, but that the old fellow speaketh. Nay, for he cannot sure hide himself in such reverence.
He has changed the infection. Hold it up.
Has she made her affection known to Benedict?
Oh, God, no. That is her torment.
"'Tis true indeed, so your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that has so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
My daughter hath told me that she will be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock till she hath writ a sheet of paper.
Now to speak of a sheet of paper, I remember a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
Yes, that once she had writ it and was reading it over, she found Beatrice and Benedict between the sheets. Oh, she tore it into 1,000 halfpence, riled herself that she should be so immodest, but to write to someone who would flout her. I measure him, says she. How could I write to someone who would so flout me? Though my ferrets were stronger, I should be ashamed, though I love him so.
Then down upon her knees, she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict!
God, give me patience. My God have told me so that the ecstasy had so overwhelmed her that she is afeard that she may do herself an utmost outrage. That is true.
Well, it were good if he knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
Oh, but to what end? He would make what a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
And if he should, it were an ounce to hang him. For the lady is excellent and kind, and out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but loving Benedict.
Well, he is a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
Well, by God, and in my mind, very wise.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And I take him to be valiant.
As Hector, I assure you. For in the managing of quarrels, you may say he is wise. For either he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with a most Christian-like feel.
If he do fear God, he must worry, in case he enter a quarrel with fear and trembling.
And so he doth. For the man do fear God. Howsoever it may seem not in him by some large jests he will make. Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Beatrice and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
Oh, she may wear her heart out first before she tell Benedict.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. For I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would so modestly examine himself to see how unworthy he is so good a lady.
Dinner is ready, my lords. We walk on.
If he do not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread for her, in which your daughter and her gentlewoman must carry. The sport will be when they hold an opinion of another's dotage, and no such matter. That is the scene I will see, which will be merely a dumb show. Come, let us send her in to call him in to dinner.
We've come back.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me! Why? It must be requited. I hear how I am settled. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive a love come from her. They say, too, that she'll rather die than show any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that hear their detractions and can put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis a truth. I can bear them witness. And virtuous. 'Tis so. I cannot reprove it. And wise. But for loving me. By my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humour? No! The world must be peopled. When I say I would die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day she's a fair lady. I do spy somewhat of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point and choke it all withal. You have no stomach, senor? Very well.
Ha! Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. That's as much as to say, any pains I take for you is as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity of her, I'm a villain. If I do not love her, I'm heartless. I will go get a picture.
Senor, you're...
Good Margaret, run thee to the parlor. There shalt thou find my cousin Beatrice proposing with the prince and Claudio. Whisper her ear and tell her I and Ursula walk in the orchard and our whole discourse is of her. Say that thou overheardst us and bid her steal into the pleasant bower where the pines, ripened by the sun, forbid the sun to enter like favorites made proud by princes that advance their power against the pride that bred it. There will she hide her to listen our purpose. This is thy office, fare thee well then, and leave us alone.
I will make her come, I warrant you presently.
Now, Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, as we do trace the sally up and down, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than man ever merit. Our talk must be how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrow made, that only wounds by hearsay. Now begin, for look, where Beatrice, like a lapwing, runs close by the ground to hear our conference.
One anger is to see the fish cut with the golden oars of silver stream and greedily devour the treacherous bait. So I was reading for Beatrice, who even now is couched in woodbank coverture. Fear not my heart desire.
Then, go we near her, so that you lose nothing of the false sweet bait we lay for it. No, truly, Ursula, she's too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as hammers of a rock.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my neutral lord.
And did they make you tell her, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I told them, if they loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection and never let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman desire as full of fortune and bed as ever Beatrice shall catch
Benedict, for shape, for bearing, argument, and valour, for his foremost and proposal rather.
He hath an excellent good name.
His excellence did earn it, he had it. When are you married, madam?
Why, every day. Tomorrow! Come, let's go in. I'll show thee some attires and have thy counsel which is best to furnish me tomorrow.
She is lying, I warrant you. We have caught her, madam.
If it proves so, loving goes by halves. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned to pride and scorn so much? Content, farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory to live at the back of such. And Benedict, love on, I shall requite thee, taming my wild hand to thy loving heart. If others say thou dost deserve, I believe it better than reporting thee.
For my life,
see that Claudia made here for what I would speak of. It concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow.
You know he does?
I know not that, but he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love you not. Let that appear hereafter, and better me by what I now will manifest. For my brother, I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart, I've hoped to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely suit ill spent, and labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened for, well, she has been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Who? Hero?
Even she, Leonato's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word's too good to paint out your wickedness. I could say she were worse. Think you have a worse title and I will fit her to it. Wonder not till further warrant. Go but with me tonight, and you shall see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day, if you love her still, tomorrow wedding. But it better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so? I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you see, confess not that you know. You will follow me, I will show you enough, and once you've seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I see anything tonight why I should not marry her tomorrow, there, in the congregation where we should wed, there I will shame her.
And as I wooed for thee to obtain her, I will join thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage you no farther until you are my witnesses. Bear coldly but till midnight. Let the issue show itself.
O day untowardly turned,
O mischief strangely thwarted.
Plague right well prevented, so will you say when you have seen the sequel.
First, who think you the most senseless man to be constable?
Hero King, sir, or George Seacole, for they can write and read.
Come hither, neighbour Seacole, God bless you with a good name. To be a well-favoured man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Both which, Master Constable?
You have. I knew for your answer. Well, for your favour, sir, while you have got facts, and make no boast of it. For your writing and reading, let it only appear to speak from vanity. It is not the most sensible and fit man for constable watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men, and that any man stand in his name.
How, if they will not stand?
Why then, take no note of them. Let him go, the prison hold arrest them all together, and thank God we were the name.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, then he is none of the prince's subjects.
True, men thus, nothing but the prince's subjects. Furthermore, you will make no noise in the street. For the watch to babble and to talk is most tolerable and not to be endured. rather sleep than talk. We know what belongs to our watch.
Why, you sound like an agent of the most quiet watchman, but I can't say anything to you today. Only have a few of your bills we got stolen. You were also called over alehouses, and when they're drunk, get them to bed.
How, if they will not?
Why then let them alone until they are sober? If they give you not the best of answer, you say they don't been there before. If you meet thief, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man. And such kind of men, unless you meddle or make with them, why the more is for yours.
But if we know them to be a thief, should we not lay hands on them?
Truly, by your office you may, but I think that those in such picture will be defiant. The most peaceful way to do take a thief is to let him show himself what he is and steal out of your company.
You always be cold and merciful, my partner.
Truly, I wouldn't hang a dog by my will that's more man than any honesty in him.
And if you are to hear a child crying tonight, you must call to the nurse and pick her yourself.
How, if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why then depart in peace, and the child wake her with crying? For the ewe who does not hear her lamb when it baths will never hear a cat when it bleeds.
It's very true.
This is the end of the charge. You, constable, that the prince's own person. If he meets her tonight, you may stay him.
I may, my lady. I think I cannot.
5 shillings won up to any man of the statute that he may stay in, but not that the prince be willing to watch to offend no man who is offence to stay in that against his will.
My lady, I think it be so.
Well, good night. Your fellow counsel and your own, good evening. Come then.
Well, masters, we are on charge. Let's set up on the church bench till 2, and then all to bed.
One word more, honest neighbours. I pray you look upon Leonato door this evening, with the wedding being there tomorrow, as a great coil of it tonight. Adieu, Eilidh, I beseech you.
Some treated masters, yet stand close.
Therefore know, I have tonight's errand of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible any villainy should be so dear?
Thou should rather ask if it possible any villainy be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make what price they will.
I wonder at it.
That shows thou art unconfirmed. Thou must know that the fashion of a hat or a doublet or a cloak is nothing of that time.
Yes, it is apparel.
I mean the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
I may not say the fill's the fill, but seest thou not what a deformed thief this fashion is?
I know this one before. He's a vile thief of 7 years. He goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Dost thou not hear somebody?
No, 'twas the vein on the house.
Seest thou not? I say what a deformed thief this fashion is. How giddily he turns about the hot bloods between 14 and 5 and 30, sometime fashioning him like Pharaoh's soldiers in the Ricci painting, sometime like the God-bells priests in the old church window, sometime like the shaven Hercules in the old worm-eaten tapestry, where his codpiece seems as massy as his club.
All this I see, and I see that the fashion wears out more apparel than the man. But are not thou thyself giddy with the fashion too, that thou hast shifted out of thy tale into telling me of the fashion?
Not so neither. But therefore know that I have tonight wooed Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman to the Lady Hero, under the name of Hero. She leans me out at her chamber window and bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale, Bayann. I first must tell thee how the Prince Claudio and my master, planted, placed, and possessed by my master Don John, saw from afar off in the orchard this amiable encounter.
And thought they that Margaret was Hero.
Two of them did, the Prince and Claudio, but the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret, and partly by his oaths, which possessed them, partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but
chiefly by my villainy, which did so confirm any slander Don John had placed. Away went Claudio, in a rage, swore he would meet Hero the next morning at the temple, as he was appointed, and, before all congregation, shame her with what he saw or night, and send her home without a husband.
Strike you in the prince's name. Stand.
Call up the right master constable. David, ever known in the Commonwealth.
I'm undeformed as one of them. I know him, he wears a lock.
Masters!
You'll be made round to form forth, I warrant you.
Masters!
Never speak. We tried you to come with us.
We are like to prove a goodly commodity, being taken off these men's bellies.
Commodity in question, I warn you. Come, we'll obey you.
Forward.
Good Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise. I will, lady, and bid her come hither. Well,
I think your other will be better.
no preview, good Meg, I'll wear this.
Why, my troth's not so good then. What your cousin will say so.
My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this.
I like the attire with it. Excellently. If the hair were a thought brown, I saw the Duchess on the landscape and they praised so.
That exceeds, they say.
Why, my troth, it's but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth with gold and cut, laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, skirts round, underborne with a bluish tinsel, but for fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth 10.
God give me joy to wear it. My heart's exceeding heavy.
'Twill be heavier soon by the ways of a man.
Fie upon thee! Art thou not ashamed?
Of what, lady? Of speaking honourably? Is thou not honourable in marriage? Is your lord not honourable without marriage? I'll offend nobody. Is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think. In bad thinking do not rest true speaking. Ask my lady Beatrice else. Here she comes.
Oh, good morrow, coz. Good morrow, sweet hero. How now? You speak in sick tune?
I am out of all other tunes, methinks.
Claps and delight to love. That goes a bit harder. You sing it, and I'll dance it.
You like to love with your heels. If your husband have stables enough, you shall see he lack no barns.
Oh, illegitimate construction. I scored that with my nose.
'Tis almost 9 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. By my troth, I am exceeding ill. Hi-ho!
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband.
For the letter that begins them all.
And you not be changed of heart, there's no more sailing by the star.
What means the fool trow?
Nothing, aye, but God send everyone their heart's desire.
Oh, these gloves the Count sent me. They're an excellent perfume.
I cannot smell, cousin, I am stuffed.
A maid and stuffed. There's goodly catching with cold.
God help me, God help me. Since how long have you professed apprehension?
Ever since you left it, doth not my wet become me rarely?
It is not seen enough, you should wear it in your hat. By my troth, I am ill.
Get you some of this distilled Cardio's Benedictus and lay it on your heart. 'Tis the only thing for a quarrel.
There thou pricked her with a thistle.
Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus?
Moral?
I have no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle.
converted, I know not, but methinks you look with your eyes as other women do.
What pace is this that thy tongue keeps?
It's a false gallop.
Now, withdraw. The prince, the count, Stephen, Benedict, Don John, and all the gallants of the town have come to fetch to chat. Oh, help me to prepare a good cause, good men, good Ursula.
What would you with me, honest neighbours?
Marry, sir, I will have some confidence with you that discern demurely.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a rather busy time with me.
Marry, this is, sir.
Yes, in truth, there is, sir.
What is it, my good friends?
A good convergence, sir, is a little off the matter. An old man, sir, as well as not quite as broad health as deserved to be. But ill faith, as honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, I'm as honest as any man living. There is an old man and no one is better than I.
Comparisons are owners, flabbers, neighbour virgins.
Neighbours, you are tedious.
This is your worship to say so, but we are but the poor Duke's officers. If I was king as a king, I could find my heart and bestow all on your worship.
All thy tediousness on me,
Yeah, 1,000 more than it is, for I am good exclamation on your worship, as any man in the city, and though I be but a poor man, I am glad to hear it.
And so, I.
A good Burgess, sir, you will be talking, as they say, when the wit is out as the world to see. Well said, Burgess. God is a good man, and two men ride a horse, but one must ride behind. As honest as a person that ever broke bread, but God is to worship, not all men are equal, alas, good neighbour.
Indeed, neighbour, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
Now, I must leave you.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have comprehended two auspicious persons who would have them examined before your worship this morning.
Right. Take their examination yourself and bring them to me in the morning. And then as an April, when it is rather busy time for me.
Oh, it shall be Sophagus.
They stayed here to give your daughter to her husband.
Bid them wait. I'm ready.
Go, good neighbour. Go get you the sexton. Bid him bring his pen and ink to the jail. We are to examine these men.
And we must do it wisely.
We shall spare for no wit, I assure you. Here is what shall drive someone to non-com. Go, bid the learner write to mark their excommunication and meet me at the jail.
simple form of marriage, and we shall recount their particular duties afterwards.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No.
To be married to her friar, you come to marry her.
You come hither to be married to this count.
I do.
If either of you have any inward impediment on why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utterance.
No, you, hero? None, my lord.
Know you any, Captain?
I dare make his answer. None.
Oh, what men dare do? What men may do? What men daily do, not knowing what it is they do?
How now? Interjections? Why then some be of laughing as he.
Stand thee by, friar. Father, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely son as God did give her me.
What have I to give you back which may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonato, take her back again! Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold, how like a maid she blushes here. Oh, what cunning sin can cover itself withal. Would you not swear, all you that see her, that you were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of luxurious bed, her blushes, guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my
Oh,
lord?
not to be married. Not to knit my soul to an approved wanted.
Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have made vanquish of her youth and made defeat of her virginity.
I know what you would say. If it was I that had known her, you would say she did embrace me as a husband, and therefore extenuate beforehand sin. No, Leonato, I have tempted her with word too large, as a brother to his sister, to bashful sincerity and comely love. It seemed I had ever other right. And you'll be deceiving! I will fight against it! You seem to me, as I am in her aura,
shame upon her. Could she here deny what is so clearly printed in her blood? Do not live, hero. Do not open thine eyes. Because I think thy spirits are stronger than thy shame. I myself, on the realness of reproaches, would strike at thy life. Grieve. I am but one child of nature's frugal frame, who, one too much by thee, oh, why am I one? Whatever was thou lovely in my eyes? Why did I, with charitable hands and a beggar's grace at my gate, smirch thus and murder thy within for me? I might have said, oh, no part of this is mine. This shame derives itself from loins unknown, but mine I loved, and mine I praised, and mine I was so proud of, and mine myself, oh, so valuing of her. She has sunk into a pit of ink that the wide sea have dropped too few to wash her clean, and salt too little to season her foul, tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient! For my part, I am so attired in wonder I know not what to say.
Oh, my cousin is blind!
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. But I have this 12 months in her bedfellow.
Confirmed! Confirmed! What was before barred up with ribs of iron? Would the proved princess lie? Would Claudio lie that upon hearing of her foulness, who loved her so, washed with tears? Hence from here, let her die.
Hear me a little, for I have only been silent for so long, but given way into this course of fortune. By nosing of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face, 1,000 innocent shades in angel whiteness bear away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the errors that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool, trust not my reading nor my observations, which with experimental seal doth warrant the tenure of my book. Trust not my age, reverence, calling, nor divinity. But if this sweet lady lie here, not guiltless under some biting error?
But friar, thou seest the grace that she hath left. Why then seek to insult thou? She does not deny it. When all appears in proper nakedness.
Lady, what man is you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me I know none. If I know more of any man than maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. Oh, my father, prove you that any man with me conversed yesternight, or that I maintain the exchange of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
Two of them have the very bent of honor. If their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of it lives in John the Bastard, whose spirits toil and freight the villainies.
I know not. They do speak the truth of her. These hands shall tear her. But if they do thus dishonor her, the proudest of them shall wear it. Time hath not yet so dried this blood of mine, nor age wrecked my inventions, nor my bad fortune made such havoc of my means, and my bad life made such bad choice of my friends. But they shall find, awakened in some kind, both strength of limb and ability of mind, both ability of means and choice of friends, to quit me of them forever.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Doherty here, the prince is left for dead. Let her be secretly kept in a while, and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, and on your family's old monument, hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What shall any of this do? What good will become of this?
Marry. This will carriage up on her behalf change slander to remorse. That is some good. She dying, as it must so be maintained, upon the instant that she were accused shall be lamented.
pitied and excused of every hero. So will it fare with Claudio. When he shall hear she died upon his words, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into the study of his imagination, more moving, delicate, and full of life into the eye and prospect of his soul, than when she lived indeed, then shall he more. If love had heard interest in his liver, wished he had not so accused her, but if all aim and this be levelled false, the supposition of the lady's death will quench any wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her as best befits her wounded reputation.
Signor Leonato, let the friar advise you. And though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the Prince and Claudio, yet by mine honour, I will deal in this as secretly and justly as your soul should with your body.
Being that I flow in shame, this modest twine may lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently away, for to strange sores strangely they string to cure. Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day is perhaps but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yes, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
Oh, what might man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. It's not that strange.
Strange is the thing I know not. It would be as easy for me to say that I love nothing so well as you, and yet, believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing or deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear it and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and I will make it even that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your words?
With no sauce that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest that I loved you.
And do it with all my heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Ha! Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
I am gone though I am here. There is no love in you. Nay, I pray you let me go.
Beatrice!
In faith, I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with my enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not proved in the height a villain that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, what bear her in hands until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man, I would eat his heart with argent clay.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk with a man out a window, a proper saying.
Nay, but Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wronged, she is slandered, she is undone.
Beatrice!
Princes and counties, surely a princely testimony, a goodly count can confess a sweet gallant, surely. Oh, but manhood is melted into valor, into courtesies and compliments, and men are turned to tongues and trim ones too. Oh, I cannot be a man with wishing
By this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love so other maidens swear by it.
Think you in your soul that the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yes, as sure as I have thought or soul.
Enough. I'm engaged. I will challenge him. I will kiss your hand and so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio will render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go! Comfort your cousin. I must say she's dead. And so farewell.
Exhibition to examine.
What which be the offenders allowed to be examined? Let them come before Mr. Constable.
Yeah, Margaret, come before me. What is your name, friend?
Horatio.
Pray, right then, Horatio. And yours, Sarah?
I am a gentleman, sir. My name is Conrad.
Right then, Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yea, sir, we hope.
Right then, we hope, ye serve God. Right blood first. For God defend, but God should before such villains. Master, it is proved already little better than false knaves, and we will not so shortly. How answer you for yourselves?
Sorry, sir, we say we are none.
Oh, a marvellous witty fellow, I assure you. I will go away with this. Come you hither, sirrah, a word in your ear. I say to you, it is not your false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, we are not.
Stand aside, they are both in a tale.
Master Constable, you don't know the way to examine. You must call forth the watch around their accusers.
Yeah, Mary, that is the epic way. Let the watch come forth. I charge you in the prince's name, accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Right then, Prince John the villain. This is what perjury. You got Prince's brother a villain.
Master Constable.
What have you have said else?
Mary, we received 1,000 tickets from Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat work, there is ever most committed.
Aye, by the master it is.
What else, fellow?
And that Count Claudio did mean, by his word, to disgrace the lady hero in front of the whole assembly and not to marry her.
Oh, villain, thou art full of piety to prove thee a good witness.
What else?
That is all.
This be more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John was this morning secretly stolen away. The lady hero was in this manner accused, and this manner refused, and upon the grief of this, suddenly died. Master Constable, of these men now taken to Leonato's, I will go before and show him their examination.
Come, let them be opinioned.
Let them be in the hands.
Off me, coxcomb!
God's my life! Where's the sextant? Let him write down the officer's box. Come find them! Thou naughty varlet.
Just away! You are
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he had written me down an ass. But masters, remember that I am an ass. Though it not be written down, forget not that I am an ass. No, thou villain, thou art full of piety, and shall be proven upon thee by good witness. I am a wise fellow, which is more, an officer. Which is more a householder? Which is more a pretty piece of flesh in any machine? I want the new law. I want to have the losses go to. I want to turn down that everybody has about. Bring them away. Break down the ass. Second grief against yourself.
Cease thy counsel that falls upon mine ears as profitless as water in a sieve. Give not me counsel, nor let no comfort delight mine ears, apart from those whose wrongs do suit mine. Bring me a father that so loved his child, and his heart so overcoming with joy, and bid him speak of patience. Bring him yet to me, and I may learn patience. But no man exists, brother, for men can counsel and speak of patience to those that know. Men, it is their office to speak of patience to those that reign under the Lord of sorrow. But no man's moral nor character to do the like of themselves when they themselves feel the like. No, give me no counsel. My griefs cry louder than advertisement.
Erin, do men from children nothing differ?
I pray thee peace. I will be flesh and blood. No philosopher have ever spoke and endured the toothache, though they write the stars of God and pray chants at peace in sufferance.
Yet, bend not all harm upon yourself. Make those who do offend you suffer too.
There thou speak reason. Nay, I will do so. My soul doth tell me hero is belied. And should the two princes know, and should Claudio know, and old men who thus dishonour her.
Here comes the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good evening, good evening. More masters.
Here be, my lords.
We have some haste in our show.
Oh, art thou hasty, my lord? Well, fare thee well, my lord. Art thou hasty now? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Well, who wrongs him?
Mary, thou dost wrong me, I dissemble now. Nay, take away thy hand from thy sword, I fear thee not.
Marry, you shrew my hand if it should give your age such cause for fear. In faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Hush, good jeer, jest with me, as Finola adopted, you're a fool. And what I would have done, my age, were I young, or what I would do, were I not old. No, Claudio, in thy head, thou hast wronged mine innocent child and me. And now what I must do, despite my grey hairs and my bruises of time, do challenge thee to a trial of man. Thou hast belied my innocent child. Thy slander hath gone through and through her, and now she lies buried with her ancestors in a tomb where such slander never slept, save that of hers, framed by thy villainy.
Oh, my villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say!
You say not right, old man.
Oh, my lord, I'll prove it on his body, despite his nice fence and active presences, May of youth and bloom of a lusty youth.
Away, I will not have do with you.
Canst thou so daff me? Thou hast killed my child. If thou hast killed me, boy, thou hast killed a man.
He shall kill two of us, and men indeed. But that's no matter. Let him
She's dead. Slandered to death by villains. And their answer, a man as I there hold a serpent by the tongue. Boys, apes, braggarts, jacks, Melthor, and hold you contend. What man? I know them, yea, and what they weigh, even to the utmost scrubble. Scrumbling, out-facing, fashion-monging boys that lie and cod and flaunt, rave and slander, go antically, show outward hiddenness, and speak of half a dozen dangerous words, how they might hurt their enemies if they durst, and this is all. Come, 'tis no matter. Do not you meddle, let me deal in this.
Gentlemen both, we will not wake your patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death. But on my honor, she was charged with nothing but what was true and very full of proof.
My lord, my lord.
I will not hear you.
No? Well, come, brother Anthony. I will be hurt and sharp, or some of us will smile for it.
See, here comes the man we came to seek.
Oh, now, Signor, what news?
Good day, my lord.
Welcome, Signor. You are almost come to part, almost afraid.
We'd like to have our two noses snapped off with the cruel men with our teeth.
Leonato and his brother. What thinkst thou? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for that.
In a false quarrel there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We have been up and out to seek for thee. We are high-proof melancholy, and we fain have peace away. Wilt thou use your wit?
It's in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Dost thou wear thy wits by thy side?
Never any did so, but there are many who've been beside their wits. I bid thee draw, as we do the jesters, draw to pleasures.
As I am an honest man who looks pale. Art thou sick or angry?
What courage, man. Though care killed the cat, there have metal enough in me to kill care.
Sir, I shall meet your wit in a career, and you charge it against me. I pray you choose another subject.
Nay, make you another one. This last was broke cross.
By this light he changes more and more. I think he be angry indeed.
If he be, he knows how to turn his girdle.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
Oh, God forbid you a challenge!
You are a villain! I jest not. I will make a good how you dare, with what you dare, and when you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
Then I will meet you, so that I may have good cheer. He bids me to a cat's head and is upon, the which, if I do not carve most curiously, say my knight's not. Why not have a woodcock too?
Sir, your wit ambles well, it goes easily.
When shall we set the savage bull's horn on the sensible Benedict's head?
Yea, and the text underneath reads, Here lies Benedict, the married man.
Very well, boy. You know my mind. I will leave you now to your gossip-like humor. You break jests as braggarts do their blades, which God be thanked, hurt not. My lord, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother, the bastard, is fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For my lord Blackbeard there, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with you.
He is in earnest.
In most
prince, and I'll warrant you for the love of Beatrice. And he hath challenged thee most sincerely. What a pretty thing man is, when he goes in his doublet and hose, and leaves off his wit.
He's then a giant to an ape, but then an ape is a doctor to such a man.
But soft you in that beauty, pluck up my heart and be sad. Did you not say my brother was fled?
Come you, sir, justice can obtain you. She shall never find more reasons in her balance. And you be a cursed hypocrite once you shall be seen to.
How now, two of my brothers men bound, or actually at one?
Here comes their heads
Officers, what offences have these men done?
Marriage, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondly, they are slanderers. Sixthly, and lastly, they belittle the lady. And thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
Firstly, I ask what they have done. Thirdly, why they are committed. Sixthly and lastly, what is their offense, and to conclude, what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reason my lord in his own religion, and by my troth, what we well suited.
Masters, who have you offended that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What is your offense?
Sweet prince, let me go no further to mine answer. Do you hear me, and then let this count kill me, for I have deceived even your very eyes. What your wisdoms could not uncover, these shallow fools have brought to light, who heard me in the night confess to this man how Don John, your brother, incensed me to slander the lady hero. How you were brought into the orchard and saw me court Margaret in hero's garments. How you disgraced her when you should marry her. My villainy they have upon record, which I should rather seal with my death than repeat over to my shame. The lady hero is dead upon mine and my master's false accusations. Briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of the villain.
Runs the speech, not like iron through your blood.
I have drank poison while yet was in it.
But did my brother set thee on to this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed for treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Oh, sweet hero! Now my image doth appear in the rare semblance I loved at first.
Come, bring away the plates. By this time, our text and performance in the act of the matter. Masters, do not forget, space around which I shall serve, that I am an ass.
Here comes Master Signor Leonato, and the sexton too.
Where is he? Where is he? So I may see his eyes when I see another like him. I note to avoid them, which one of these is he?
If you would know your wronger, look on me.
About the villain, by with thy breath, I killed my innocent child.
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so. Thou beliest thyself, villain. He knew two honourable men. A third has fled, who had a hand to play in this. I thank thee, princes, for my daughter's death. Hold it with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, I assume you sure of it.
I know not how to pray your patience if I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself, whatever penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet sinned I not, but in mistaking.
By my soul, nor I. Yet, to satisfy this good old man, I shall bend under any heavy weight that he'll enjoin me to.
Well, I cannot bid you bid my daughter live. That was mere impossible. But I possess you. Pray the people here in Messina of how innocently my dead daughter died. And if you love her, well, hang an epitaph upon her tomb and sing to it. Sing to it tonight. Tomorrow, you come to my house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, be the next my nephew. My brother hath a daughter, who is the very copy of mine who died. Give her the rights that you cannot afford my dead daughter, and so with it lies my revenge.
O noble sir, your overkindness doth bring tears. I do embrace your offer and dispose henceforth of her Claudia.
Tomorrow morning I will keep of your coming. Tonight I take my leave. This naughty man shall face to face with Margaret, whom I depart to play. There's no doubt hired to it by your brother.
No, by my soul she was not, nor knew what she was doing when she spoke on me, but hath always been just and virtuous by everything that I do know by her.
Moreover, sir, which under white or black, the plaintiff, sir, you offender, did call me ass. I beseech you, don't be forgotten their punishment. And watch what one called before. They say you were the key in his ear and a lock hanging by it, and has brought money for such great amount and such long length, the men have been hard-hearted and give nothing for God's sake. I pray you, examine upon these points.
I thank thee for thy cares and honest pains.
Your worship feels like a thankful most dreadful youth, and I praise the Lord to you.
Here, take these for thy pains.
God save the foundation!
Go! Take thy prisoners and leave. Farewell, bye.
And with I may with your worship, which I beseech your worship, direct yourself to the betterment of others. God keep your worship. I wish to worship well. God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart. And if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibits it. Come.
Farewell.
Well, my lord. We'll look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight I'll mourn with you.
Come, Master Margaret. How should your acquaintance with this lewd fellow?
Pray thee, sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve thou my hands by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in great violence?
In so high style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it, for in most comely truth, thou deservest it.
To have no man come over me, why, shall I always keep low stairs?
Thy wit is as quick as a greyhound's mouth. It catches.
And yours is as blunt as fencer's quarrel, with hit, but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret, it will not hurt a lady. And so I pray thee, call Beatrice. I give thee the bucklers.
Give us the swords. We have bucklers of our own.
If you use them, Margaret, you must put in the pipes of advice, and they are dangerous weapons for men.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And therefore will come. The God of love that sits above and knows me and knows me. How pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving. Leanne was a good swimmer. Troilus, the first employer of panders, and a whole bookful of these quarantine carpetmongers, whose names yet run smoothly in the even road of a blank verse. Why, they were never so truly turned over and over as my poor self-in-law. Marry, I cannot show it in rhyme. I have tried. Could find out no rhyme to lady, but baby. An innocent rhyme. For scorn. Horn. A hard rhyme. For school. Fool. A battling rhyme. Very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor I cannot woo in festival terms. Oh, sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yes. And depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken, fare you well. And yet, ere I go, let me go with which I came, that is, with what has passed between you and Claudia.
Only foul words. And thereupon, I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frightened the right word out of the right sense, so forceful is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I'll subscribe to a coward. And I pray thee now, tell me, for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For all of them together, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they would not allow any good parts to intermingle with them. But I pray you, for which of my bad parts did thou first suffer love for me?
Suffer love? Who can answer that? I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
Against your heart, methinks. If you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will not love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to move peaceably.
It is not seen in this confession. There is not one wise man among 20 that will praise himself.
An old instance, Beatrice, that lived in the time of good neighbors. If a man in this age do not erect his own tomb ere he dies, he shall live no longer in monument than the bell rings and the widow weeps.
How long is that, thinks you?
Question? Why, an hour of labor and a quarter in rue. Now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and mend. There will I lead you too, for here comes one in haste.
Madam! You must come to your uncle! Yon is old toilet home! It is true! My lady here has been falsely accused, the prince and Pedro mightily abused, and John drives the over all, who's playing good! Live come! Presently! Will you come here to stay, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy woods.
Monument to Leonato.
It is, my lord.
Done to death by slanderous tongues, the hero that here lies. Death, in burden of her wrongs, gives her fame, which never dies. Thus the life that died in shame lives on in death in glorious fame. Hang me there upon the tomb, praising her when I am. My music sound, sing your solemn hymn.
Then as we parted yon shady glen,
somewhat against her will. But as the question shows.
Well, I haven't planned all things so well.
And so am I, being else by fate enforced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Now, daughter, gentlewoman, go you to your chambers, and when I call for you, come here unmasked. The Prince and Claudio are to be here at this hour. And brother, you know what you have to do. You are to be father to your brother's daughter. Are you yet ready?
Which I will do, with confirmed surrender.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me or undo me, one of them. Signor Leonato, truth it is, good signor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter Lenta, tis done her well.
And I do, with an eye of love, requite her.
Now it's helped by me, the Prince and Claudio, but what is your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is your goodwill may stand with ours this day to be conjoined in the state of honourable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help.
Here comes the Prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claudio. Are you yet determined to marry my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind, or she, English.
Now go, brother. Friar is ready.
Good morrow, Benedict. Why, what's the matter? That you have such a February face, so full of frost, and clouds, and storminess.
I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Just fear not, and will tip thy horns with gold, and all the isles shall rejoice at thee, as once Europa did, at lusty Jove when he would play the noble beast in love.
Bull Jove, sir, had an amiable low, and some such strange bull let your father's cow, and got a calf in that same noble feat, much like to you, for you have just as bleat.
For this I owe you. Here comes other reckonings.
lived on.
Oh, this amazement. Can I qualify? When after that the holy rites are ended, I'll tell large the fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonders seem familiar, and to the chapel let us present.
Soft and fair, friar. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then, your uncle, the Prince and Claudio, have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do you not love me?
Oh, troth, no more than reason.
Why then, my cousin, Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they swore you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead surly, but in friendly loving hands.
Come, cousin, I am sure you love the gentleman.
Not be sweared upon that he must, sir. For here I have a letter, written in his own hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain fashioned to Beatrice. And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her love unto Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this fair day I will yield to great persuasion that pardon to save your life, for I was enduring consumption.
Peace! I will stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell you what, Prince. A college of witchcraft cannot flout me out of my kingdom. Dost thou think I care for Sandow or Edinburgh? No. If man will be beat with brains, he shall wear nothing handsome about him. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I will think nothing to any purpose the world can say against it, and therefore never flout me what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee. But is it thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin?
I had well hoped that Beatrice would have denied thee, so that I might have cudgelled thee out of thy single life, to make thee a double dealer, which thou wilt be certainly, if my cousin do not look exceedingly narrowly to you.
Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, so we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll dance after.
First, of my word. Therefore, play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get me a wife. Get me a wife. There is no stuff more reverend than one tipped with corn.
My lord! Your brother John is delayed in flight, and he's brought armglass back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise brave punishments for him.
Meantime, strike up pipers!
Hello? Yeah. Alright, just a second. I have to go through this quickly. What time is it really quickly? Can someone tell me?
9:24.
Right. Okay. First of all, so thank you so much for coming, as this is the last night and also our last show of the semester. There are some very necessary thank yous to give. My name is Bayann, I'm the president. So I just want to say thank you all so much for coming to support ReAct. Whether you're coming, or you're returning, or this is the first time you're ever coming, you're supporting Birds of Paradise, an incredible charity, and you're also supporting us. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to the entire cast and crew for putting on, I think you all will agree, an incredible show. Impressed by all of your dedication and your passion. It's genuinely, it gets better and better every time. I want to give a massive thank you to our committee, our Vice President Ari, our Treasurer George, our Secretary Eilidh, our PR Manager Tanu, our Social Community Mya, our Safety Wellbeing Officer Cara, and our Fundraising Officer Delia. You all have been incredible to work with over this past year, and it is not understatement to say that everything that happened in the society is because of this group of people. So thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much to Ruth yesterday and Rohan today for photographing our show and for Ruth for filming it. Thank you to everyone up in the booth. That's Archie, Charlie, Ocean, online, Thank you to our backstage team on the ground, our stagehands, set and prop designers. I hope all of you took a minute to appreciate how incredible these sets are and props are. Everything was made from scratch from the very start. And it truly brought everything to life. Thank you to our entire cast who rehearsed and crafted your versions of these beloved characters over the course of a very tight rehearsal period. It's 9 weeks to do all of this. It has been amazing acting alongside all of you. And of course, the final and biggest thank you to the team that made it all happen, our production team, our director, Morrison, assistant director, Erin, Inglis, stage manager, McDonald, assistant stage manager, Finola, Doherty, and tech manager, Archie Wood. And we have flowers for you guys up there too, you'll get them after. Genuinely, it is the biggest understatement possible to say that this show would not have happened without them. They are an incredibly talented group of people. Everything, the reason this show is such a success, every good moment you had tonight was because of them. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. And as this is our last show of the year, I just want to quickly say thank you to everyone in the society for being, it's been the true story, being your president this year. It has been incredible, and you all inspire me so much, and I can't wait to, thank you so much, and it has been such a joy, and thank you all for coming, thank you for supporting the charity, thank you for supporting ReAct. We hope to see you in November, and yeah, thank you so much, get home safe everybody.